Welcome to the Unfinished Projects Club. My name's Jen, and today I am kicking off our first ever What the WIP Chat. I'll be answering some tag questions so that you can all get to know me better today. So while I'll be answering those questions, I'm going to be working on this wonderful, lovely diamond painting. This is a Mandy Manzano cross-stitch conversion, actually. One of the many crafts that I do is cross-stitch, obviously, and I have all the Princess Panel charts and came to the realization that I'm probably never going to actually stitch them. And then I discovered that Jaded Gem Shop makes it really easy to go ahead and order all the supplies and whatnot that you need to complete these as a diamond painting. So I went ahead and did that. I ordered the panel I needed, and it came with the drills because I said I was going to do Tinkerbell. As you can tell, this is Tinkerbell. So the pattern itself comes from Creatively Crafting, and again, the supplies are all from Jaded Gem Shop, including the drills, everything. And I did get some enhancement drills along with it, and I've been just kind of picking and choosing where I go ahead and put those in. Obviously, I don't have a whole lot done. This is a 36 centimeter by 108 centimeter chart, so it's a little over a meter long, and this is what I've gotten done. As a cross-stitcher, I don't find cross-stitch conversions to be incredibly intimidating, but they do take a bit more brain power, just kind of going along, making sure you're placing your drills accurately. I do have my pattern loaded up in Pattern Keeper to make life easy, so I will be using that as I go ahead and work on this today. Along with these supplies, I'm using my drill tray from Cat Proof Trays. I love these little trays. I like the corner spout. I'm a lefty, and I just find this easy to deal with, work with, pour my drills back into containers without them flying everywhere, although knowing me during this today, I will end up with a mess at some point. I also have this beautiful pen from O'Brien Custom Turning. The blank came from Rapture Resins. And then in my pen, I'm just using your generic good old single placer tip, but I am using this curved, I don't know if you can see it, multi-placer tip. These come from Dynamite Diamond Shop on Etsy. I really, really like the curved tip. It's still rather narrow, but yeah, I'm a rocker when I place my diamonds. I'm also using putty in my multi-placer, and right now in here I have Randa's Crafty Corner putty. I've been working off and on a putty of my own because, you know, that's what I do, but so far I have not perfected that. And then I just have a glue dot in my single placer. My gorgeous little cover papers come from Loena's Designs. I bought these off of Etsy, and they come in this cute little pouch. So they're nice and heavy material, but not too heavy. So with that being said, I am going to zoom you in a little bit more, get you situated, attempt to put my light pad down, and we'll go ahead and get started on these questions. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I am hoping that my awkward left-handedness doesn't get too much in your way. Hopefully this is a good angle. That is something you all will have to let me know. Please, by all means, shout out. Because I'm new at this. So we are going to start off with 310 black because it's a Mandy Manzano, and you're going to get all these cute little outlines, and I just like filling in the, kind of coloring in the colors. So let me go ahead and choose that on my pattern keeper. And away we go, hopefully. So, again, like I said, I have all these tag questions I kind of came up with just so you all can get to know me a little bit better. So we'll just go ahead and go through those. We'll start off with a bunch that are about me, myself, and I. So first one is what my name and my channel name. So my name, like I said earlier, is Jen. My channel name, as you all can tell, is the Unfinished Projects Club. We're going to learn real quick about how quickly Jen can multitask and think about where she's placing her drills as she talks at the same time. This should be fun. Anyway. So yeah, channel name is the Unfinished Projects Club. I love to craft. I love to start things. I am terrible at getting things finished. I know I'm not the only one. So that's kind of why I made this channel. These are not going on straight. I needed or wanted a place where we could all hang out, chitter chat, as I like to do, and not feel guilty about all of our unfinished projects. I'm not a fast finisher. You're going to see me working on things. I'll finish, the goal is always to finish, but you're going to see me working on things for some time. If that isn't for you, I apologize. I will pick some smaller projects, though, every now and again, so that I actually do get a finish, because I can't see my black drills. Don't mind me, y'all. Switching to a lighter tray. There we go. That's better. Anyway, I will get things finished. There are some people, I see them finish like tons of cross-stitch projects or 5-6 diamond paintings a month, and I just honestly don't know how. Nope, more power to you. I am not the person that can do that. I work full-time. I have kids, although they're older. We are kind of slowly becoming empty nesters around here. But I still have one in high school, and, it's just, life is life. But that is the whole premise of the channel. Come hang out with me, work on your projects with me, have a laugh or two with me. And if we don't finish, we don't finish. Where am I from? I currently live in Virginia. I have been here, goodness gracious, over 20 years now. I did grow up in Western New York, Niagara Falls to be more exact. Some people find that kind of cool and interesting, so I always like to mention it. But yeah, I live northern Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. So about an hour or so west of DC. I am trying new readers right now. My mom got me these self-adjusting readers because, you know, I'm old and blind, and they're kind of weird. I'm trying. I don't know if it's going to take me a little while to get used to them. I might have to forsake them though, because I feel like I cannot see the trash drills too well in my tray. So we're going to attempt to just use my regular glasses. Because I can tell already by the way these are lining up, there's some trash drills in here. We'll do our best. Anyway, fun fact about me that most people don't know. I guess that I already gave it to you. I grew up in Niagara Falls. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I am a boring person. Day job, I am a trainer. I am an instructional trainer at a large financial institution. I've been doing that for some years now. Before that, I actually taught high school science for quite some time. Over 17 years. My background is in science, not financial stuff, which is kind of funny. That's where I ended up. I actually went to school for genetics and worked in research for some time before I started teaching. But I taught for a long time. COVID kind of got me burnt out, which I'm sure you'll hear from a lot of teachers. I'm sorry, I'm kind of fiddling with my putty a little bit. It's deciding not to be sticky. Yeah, I needed a change. So I ended up where I'm at now. I enjoy it. It's completely, as you would think, different teaching adults. Although it's funny, some of the things you still deal with even with adults. But yeah. Introvert or extrovert, you would think, being a teacher, a trainer, and just by doing this video, I am an extrovert, but I am very shy. I was voted most shy in my high school class. I mean, once you get to know me, I don't shut up, but it takes a little while for me to get there. Maybe that's why I get attracted to a venue like this, where I have the chance to chat with people. When I'm training or teaching, I'm good. I don't get all, shy and caught up in myself. But if I'm in a room full of people I don't know, yeah, I won't be the one talking. So that's a little bit about me. I would love to learn more about you all. So if there's any of those questions you feel particularly drawn to and would like to answer in the comments, please do. As you can see from all this drill straightening, I cannot multitask. And that's fine. This will get done. She looks beautiful so far. We won't screw up too badly. Kind of leaning more towards into my YouTube channel. Why did I decide to start it? My husband asked me that very same question last night when I told him, hey, hon, by the way, I think I'm going to try and film some videos tomorrow. Why? To find like-minded people. I know I'm not the only crafter out there who feels that they're incredibly slow, don't get things finished enough, go through those phases of feeling guilty when they start something new, knowing that they've got, 18 other things going in the background. Hi, I'm your friend. I can commiserate. I am exactly the same way. So yeah, I wanted to find people who understood. So here we are. Also just, I've been kind of tossing around the YouTube idea for some time. It just seems like it'd be fun. I don't have crafty people to hang out with here. My son once in a while will sit and diamond paint with me. But, like I said, kids are older. A lot of them aren't even here most of the time. One of them's away at school. So it's just kind of like, maybe it's just me getting used to the empty nester thing. I don't know. But I felt like trying it out. So you get to join me for the ride. What kind of videos I want to make? Obviously WIP chats such as this. I will not always be diamond painting. I do lots of crafts. I cross stitch, I crochet, I knit, I diamond paint. I always want to try out different crafts. You name it, I've probably done it. So yeah, WIP chats may end up being, who knows, what I'm going to be working on that day. Now, if there's anything in particular you would rather see me do, by all means, let me know. I have a trash drill here. Hold on a second. Another reason why I love these cat-proof trays, their lids. It's my trash drill container. See? I'm going to put this a little bit closer so I'm not reaching. Anyway. So yeah. I will make WIP chats. I will make other videos detailing, if I'm kitting down or kitting up or trying something out. Maybe a tutorial here and there, even though I don't feel like I am an expert by any means to teach anybody how to do anything, but you never know. What would you like to see? What do you feel like is missing from your current YouTube watching habits that you wish you could see a crafter do? Let me know. Maybe we can work together and make it happen. Oh, I cannot pick up drills today, man. I think y'all are making me nervous. Crafts I enjoy the most. I just rattled off like half a dozen of them. There's nothing I enjoy more than the other. I mean, maybe cross stitching is up top there. I've been doing that probably the longest. But I kind of lost my stitchy bug about a year ago, and I've been searching for it still. And unfortunately, I have projects that were kind of time sensitive that didn't get done when I wanted to get them done by. So, yeah, I need to find my stitchy bug again. I think diamond painting kind of replaced my stitchy bug. Don't know why, don't know how, but it just did. I'm not sad. I'm not mad at it, but, I do have a lot of cross stitch to do. So yeah, I guess I would say right now I'm enjoying diamond painting the most. But I squirrel. I go in phases. You're gonna get to know that about me. So, do I see my channel as a side hustle or a hobby? Probably a hobby, y'all. I'm a busy gal. I don't see myself being able to post content a bunch of times a week. That's got a tab on it. 1 second. I see it now. I mean, would it be cool for it to be a side hustle? Sure. I got a kid in college. I got another one going to college in a couple of years. I would love to be able to help my boys out with their financial obligations more so than I can now. Is that my ultimate goal? No. I feel like I can't make that kind of commitment to make that my ultimate goal. Right now, it's just kind of fun. And before I forget, my husband's mowing the lawn, so if you can hear that, I apologize. What can you expect from my videos? Me, Lord, me not taking myself too seriously. Having fun, hopefully. Looking forward to my upload so that we can hang out together. My pleasant sarcasm sprinkled in. My students used to love that when I taught. They used to call me their sarcastic ray of sunshine. I'm Gen X. I appreciate any and all Gen X humor. So, any and all of the above. How's that sound? So let's lean into that Gen X humor a little bit. Totally would love to hear some of these answers from you all too in the comments. My favorite craft or hobby as a kid in the 80s, 90s. Oh, Lordy. I taught myself to cross stitch when I was in junior high. And yes, I am old enough that it was junior high, not middle school. So that was probably one of my favorites, but I enjoyed anything I could get my hands on that was remotely artsy and crafty. Do you guys remember fashion plates? I used to love those darn things. Used to love them. In fact, I loved them so much that some years ago, my daddy got me, he found like a, not a old set, but you know, like they came out with it again. He got me a set for Christmas once because he knew I loved my fashion plates. I was probably more like, I like to draw more when I was a kid. Color. I still will color now from time and time again. You might find me coloring on my channel. Who knows? My favorite TV show or cartoon from childhood. Goodness. He-Man, She-Ra, Voltron. Anybody agree? Any other people out there that watched Voltron as a kid? I feel like I'm alone sometimes with that. People always look at me like I'm crazy. They're like, Voltron, what's that? Like, how can you not know? If I could bring back an old school craft kit or toy, what would it be? Fashion plates? I don't know. Spirograph. Ooh, remember those? I used to love that thing too. Did I ever make friendship bracelets, shrinky dinks, or bead animals? Yes, on the friendship bracelets, for sure. I actually never did shrinky dinks. Amazing, isn't it? But nope, never did those. But friendship bracelets, yes. I remember when I was in 6th grade sitting in the back of my classroom making friendship bracelets with my friends. That's a whole other story. Loved doing that. Go to comfort music while I'm crafting. I personally listen to podcasts. I don't really listen to music when I'm crafting. You'll have to let me know what you all like to listen to in the comments. I know podcasts, other people's WIP chats tend to be what I hear people talk about the most. So, yeah, let me know. I'm going through these awfully quick. I thought I'd take forever and a day. I tend to go off on tangents. Anyway, coffee, tea, or soda while crafting. Well, currently I have my Celsius. You might see me with a Diet Pepsi. As much as I need and love caffeine in my life, I don't drink coffee. My 16-year-old drinks enough for both of us. He loves his Starbucks. I'm still mad at Starbucks because they had the chai cream frappuccinos. I don't like regular frappuccinos because I don't like the taste of coffee. But the chai cream ones I loved. And apparently they got rid of those. So I'm angry at Starbucks right now about that. I love me a good chai. Early bird or night owl? I hate waking up in the mornings, but obviously, you know, I gotta run kids, well, not kids anymore, plural, just the one now, to school. I work. So yeah, I mean, I gotta get up in the morning, but you tell me I can sleep in on a day and I will. I am probably more of a night owl, unfortunately, because I will be exhausted and tired and want to go to bed, but then I get too lazy to get up and actually go to bed. Please tell me I'm not the only one. I talk to my mom at night, and she always puts me to bed. I'm almost 50 years old, and my mom's putting me to bed still. But, you know, she'll be like, all right, time for you to go to bed now. I'm like, okay, Mom. And then like 3 hours later, I go up. It's really sad. Sorry, I'm pattern keepering over here. A craft supply I cannot live without. Oh yeah. Lights and readers. I'm getting old, y'all. I need my readers. My eyes are not what they once were. Sorry, y'all. Husband came in from mowing the lawn. Figured you didn't want to hear all about it. A craft project that I've started but never finished. Lordy. You're going to be meeting my active WIPs in an upcoming video. And that's not even everything. Gosh, I can't even think of like one particular thing that I would consider, oh, I started this and I haven't finished it yet, because that kind of is everything. I have some cross stitches that have been hanging around for years upon years. There's a lot of projects that I used to have once upon a time that never got finished, but they are no longer with me. So I guess when I think of that, I think of those. Not so much something that I started within the past decade. Yes, decade. I have a lot, y'all. I have a lot. If I could craft with any celebrity, past or present, who would it be? I have never thought about that. I don't know why I wrote that down. Martha Stewart, maybe. She's crafty, right? Although she'd probably like make me feel bad about myself, so maybe not. Anybody that doesn't take themselves too seriously. But as a celebrity, I don't know if that's a thing. I think they all kind of take themselves a little seriously. Just my opinion. So y'all, I would love to hear from you all in the comments. Anything of those questions you would love to answer about yourself so that we can all get to know each other a little bit better. I know I am nowhere near finished with this section, and that's a-okay. I'm gonna at least try and work on getting the black done right now, but I won't keep you. This was just, like I said, a little intro to me, my channel, and hopefully what we will accomplish together as a group. So that's going to be it for today. I hope you had fun just hanging out with me while I answered all these questions. If you want to see more chaos, more projects, more me going off on tangents and off task and squirreling, hit subscribe, join the club, and bring your WIPs. Until next time, keep crafting, keep chatting, and remember, leaving projects unfinished is kind of the whole point around here. I will see you soon. Bye.